create simple yet eye-catching thumbnails using your phone on Instagram stories in under 5 minutes. Are you tired of using generic thumbnails suggested by YouTube, which are just still images pulled directly from your videos? You just finished editing your video and you're about to publish it, but then you realize that you need a captivating thumbnail. So instead of settling down for the basic option provided by YouTube, which are just still images extracted from your video, I will show you how to create an attention-grabbing YouTube thumbnail using Instagram stories. Having an amazing video is great, but if no one clicks on it, then people will never watch your content. So that's where a captivating thumbnail comes in. It grabs your viewers' attention and entices them to click and watch your video. So in this tutorial, I will show you how to edit a captivating YouTube thumbnail using the creative Instagram hack that I just found out. I will also share 3 secrets that will help any beginner YouTuber who has a limited budget with no design skills elevate his or her thumbnails drastically with these simple and easy Instagram story hacks. So without wasting your valuable time, let me show you how to create simple yet eye-catching thumbnails using your phone on Instagram stories in under 5 minutes. So you will need a tripod, a clear background, and good light source.
You need a phone, you need your stand, also need a light source. If you don't have like a light like this, you can use just your regular light or be close to a window. And then we need a clear background where we can take our pictures.
So step number 1, take 3 pictures with different expressions. Make sure you lock your exposure by pressing on the phone and adjusting the exposure by dialing it up or down. Do not forget to incorporate your hands pointing up to the side to give you more options and variations to pick from once we start editing. Number 2, since I'm assuming by yourself, you can set a 10-second timer and have fun with the different expressions and just have fun and take as many pictures, not just 3, take as many pictures as you can. So step number 3, we're gonna gather all our assets. In this case, I need a transparent Instagram, YouTube icon plus a background for our thumbnails. Once we find the images that we want, we can save them on our phone. Remember, when in doubt, keep it simple. We are not Mr. Beasts.
Probably spend around $5,000 to $10,000 a thumbnail. Just making sure you get the right image and it's good. Because like the thumbnail makes a difference between 50 million views or 200 million.
We'll get there one day. But for now, let's create amazing thumbnails with the tools that we have. And head over to stories. This is where we will be creating our thumbnail.
Alright, so we are going to start. Have a timer for 5 minutes. So the first thing is we're going to gather all our images. We already took our pictures. So what we need is a few icons from Google, a background from Google. So we'll go to Google.
I need to introduce secret number 1, which plays a critical role in us crafting the best YouTube thumbnail with the resources that we have. Okay, so secret number 1 is what most marketers and storytellers call the curiosity gap. So what is the curiosity gap? The curiosity gap, also known as the knowledge gap, is a storytelling technique widely used in marketing and content creation, including video production. It refers to the space between what we know and what we want to know. And content creators are really good at leveraging this gap to pick the audience interest and keep them engaged. So in the context of this video, particularly on a platform like YouTube, the curiosity gap is your friend, because it's used, when used properly, it will increase your views, keep your audience captivated. It can also be implemented through intriguing video titles, thumbnails, as today what we're talking about, and content that provides just enough context without revealing the entire video's content. So this sparks the curiosity and entices the viewers to click on the video to learn more. So you don't want to tell everything or spill everything on your thumbnail, because if you do, if your audience already know how to create a thumbnail, they're not gonna click on it. But if they see a thumbnail with an Instagram icon, they get curious. They're like, I know how to make a thumbnail, but what is this dude talking about? Okay, so creating those curiosity gaps. So quick break. If you enjoy this kind of content, please consider subscribing to this channel. It really does encourage me for real to keep creating valuable content for you guys. So hopefully you'll find this video valuable. So thank you again, and I thank you for all the people that have been supporting me and watching my video. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. So okay, let's get back. So as we craft out our thumbnail, we need to really think of how we can deploy this strategy in a way that it tells the viewers that what the video is all about without revealing too much information. So on the title, we'll reveal a little bit more than the next 30 seconds of the video, and we'll do likewise. So what I mean is, on the thumbnail, we'll just share a little bit. On the title, we'll reveal a little bit more. And then in the first 30 seconds of our video, I'll reveal even more. So there is an art to this, and so if you play with these guidelines, it will really help frame the way you create your thumbnail. So again, to see this in play, you can pause here and see how I deploy the curiosity gap in my thumbnail, my title, in the first 5 to 10 seconds of this video. So again, comment below how I use the curiosity gap if you notice it. And towards the end, I will share my perspective. Again, this is a fairly new concept that I've learned, so any constructive feedback is welcome. Has to be constructive. Okay. So secret number 2, always start with the thumbnail before creating the video. I know. Most of the time we create the video and then we are like, what thumbnail, what title should we put? No, we start with the thumbnail. Again, with a curiosity gap, it allows you, once you've identified your ideas and validated your ideas, you craft the thumbnail, you're able to progressively create that curiosity gap. So the thumbnail followed by the title, and then it frames how you're going to deliver what you promised in your thumbnail and in your title, mostly your title. Hey, there you go. What do you think? You tell me. I don't know. What do you think? I think it's a quick and easy way to create a beautiful yet easy, just takes you 5 minutes to create an aesthetically nice looking thumbnail in a few minutes using Instagram stories. You know, I think that's amazing. I don't know what you think. You let me know. Comment below and tell me what you think. I think it's beautiful. I think it looks great. Yeah, especially for any beginner who doesn't know how to design or stuff like that. I think it looks amazing. But anyway, going back to a question that I'd asked you, did you notice the curiosity gap that I used on this video? I wanted to share my perspective on how and why I designed the thumbnail the way I did. Again, I say there's an art to it, and I'm learning and trying to get better in creating thumbnails and stuff. And so one of the ways I created the curiosity gap, initially I had a lot of elements on the thumbnail, as you see here on this video. I had the used Instagram 5 minutes, but then I realized if I take away the used and the 5 minutes, so if somebody looks at that thumbnail, it actually creates curiosity gap. They're like, okay, I'm seeing thumbnail, then I'm seeing Insta. It's like, did they make this using Instagram? And then they go to my title. It tells them that it's possible to do this in an easy way, and they're like, okay, now I need to know how they made this using Instagram stories. And then when they click on my video, actually tell them, actually, we're going to make this in 5 minutes. Get eye-catching thumbnails using your phone on Instagram stories under 5 minutes. Now they're like, okay, it's easy, it's quick, it's beautiful, and it was made in 5 minutes using Instagram stories. Okay, now I'm curious. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if we'll see how the video does, but that's one of the ways to create the curiosity gap. So that's how I deployed that tactic. I hope you're able to catch that. Again, feel free to give me any constructive feedback to it. But yeah, I'm learning, and I hope this is really valuable to you. So again, create amazing YouTube thumbnails in minutes, easy and free method. Again, the goal with a strong hook is you deliver what you said on your title, but then you exceed the expectation. So in this case, as I was sharing, I hopefully exceeded the expectation by trying to do it in 5 minutes, but also sharing the 3 secrets, which I've shared 2 so far. I have 1 more to go, but I have the secrets embedded in the video as a way of rewarding my audience, as a way of delivering to my audience. So again, as I promised, here are all the other secrets. I gave you 2, and the last one I think is as good as the other ones. And if you really want to see growth in your channel, this is the secret sauce. It is something that I am studying day in, day out. And this is something called keywords. You need to learn how to use keywords in your content. I think being a content creator, one of the things that you really need to harness and know is being a great copywriter, but also understanding how to use keywords in your description, keywords in your titles, in your thumbnails, and being very strategic in doing research on keywords. So what are keywords? Again, I don't want to just assume that you know, but let me just explain what keywords are. It's a phrase that users enter into a search engine or platform like YouTube to find specific content. So in this context of YouTube, using relevant keywords in your video, in your titles, in your descriptions, in your thumbnail, not even saying your tags, can really help make your video become more discoverable. As you all know, YouTube is now, it's a search engine. I think it's the second biggest search engine. Google is the first one. So people search, they type sentences to look for specific videos to solve specific problems. So that's the other thing. Your keywords should be used to solve a problem. Otherwise, people, or either to entertain or to inform, to do tutorials like these. So again, by incorporating either 1 or 2 keywords that best describe the video in the thumbnail, creators can improve the video visibility and attract potential viewers. So that's why it's important to make sure that the title, your thumbnail, you try and include a keyword. And if you can't include it there, make sure you include it in your titles. It's important. It is so important to choose keywords that are relevant to the video content and which also align with the audience that is searching for your kind of videos. I am done for sure, for sure. See you next time, my friends. Remember that you are created to create, so go create something amazing. Much love, God bless you, and stay remarkable.